right. Can you hear me now? Let me know if y'all hear me now. Yeah, let me know if y'all hear me. Can y'all hear me? I forgot to turn on the my Bluetooth. Let me know if y'all hear me. Oh, I'm good now. Am I low? Somebody said I'm low. Okay, I'm good. Am I loud enough? Okay, y'all hear me? All right, good. That's what's up. I know y'all wondering why why I'm so late and all of that. We had an event that actually that happened Saturday night. Saturday night, um, which is crazy. Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as y'all entering the building, because I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what's going on within our household. So y'all definitely, for all my prayer warriors out there, I'm gonna need y'all on this one. Very tired. I don't know if y'all can see my eyes, but very, 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 very tired. Very tired. Came home. I was so tired that I even came home and just I had to get me some sleep. So again, smack that thumbs up as y'all enter in the building. We're gonna discuss it. I do have to get some gas because I am on E big time. I'm like 20 miles to empty. 20 miles to empty. So, what up, though? What up, though? Uh, I do miss going live. Definitely, I need the prayer warriors out there for our son, Chris. Over the weekend, you know, he kind of, he kind of, he did collapse. He collapsed. As some of y'all know, Chris has Down syndrome. A lot of y'all saw Chris on my show, everything. But he was at a get together where he get together with other kids who share um, the same mental challenge that he shares. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly. Um, and he was good. He was good throughout the day, and yeah, he ended up collapsing and having a seizure. He does not have a history of this, which is out of the blue. And so, of course, we got the call. Um, as y'all know, I went live Saturday, and y'all know everything was pretty good. Um, and it was just crazy. It was crazy. Um, what happened? What happened? But definitely, y'all, need prayers right now. He's still in the hospital, um, under special care where they doing all type of tests, things I never ever ever been a part of. Is new to me. I don't know anything about seizures until what I witnessed yesterday. Um, I couldn't tell you. I always heard of seizures, but I never saw it. Um, but he did have one at the event. I'm just hoping there wasn't no foul play. I'm not saying that anything was going on, or maybe it's just odd that this happens. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, But that's why I say, for my prayer warriors, who saw Chris, who see Chris, every now and then I let him show his face. And it was just crazy because I was talking to just the other day, talking to LJ and Real. We was in the background live chatting, and me and Chris, shoot, we was me and him was wrestling. We were wrestling. Um, and LJ was laughing, Real was laughing, because Chris is a big boy. Um, he's definitely a big boy, but we don't know what triggered this. We just don't know. Um, we don't know what triggered, and so I left work early. So this happened what Saturday? Saturday around 9:30, somewhere around there. So he got rushed to the hospital after he collapsed and then had his seizure. And I'm trying not to cry because if I turn the camera, I'm wiping my face. I always, a lot of y'all know Chris is not biologically my kid. Um, I raised him since he was like 1 years old, so he is mine. You know, technically he is mine. Uh, I'm overprotective of him. That's why you see these bags up under my eyes. I'm very overprotective of him. I'm one of them parents that hold up. Let me wipe my eyes right quick. I'm very overprotective of him. I'm one of them guys. I feel like I'm the only one that can say something to him, and he is a fighter. I tell you that now. I'm not saying he's dying or nothing like that, but yeah, they had to put him under. They had to sedate him. So some of y'all know this about Chris. When he had COVID and all that stuff. So it's hard because I don't wish this on anybody. You know, and especially a kid who been facing challenges. His whole life. So you know, but uh, yeah, it's a tough one. But again, it happened. It happened what Saturday, Saturday night. Like I said, 8:30 somewhere between 8 and 9. I can't remember. And I was down there, as y'all know. I got that new Synology 2 Bay. So I'm down there piecing everything together. And that's when my wife ran downstairs and said, Chris collapsed. So I'm like, she said they rushing him to the hospital. And again, he go to this party every week, just to have something for him to do, you know, um, just to have something for him to do. And yeah, man, he I just don't know. I'm hoping nobody excuse me, man, because I'm trying to hold it together. I'm definitely trying to hold it together. I'm just hoping it wasn't no foul play. Somebody done, put something in his drink. They only drink water and they had pizza or put something on his food. I don't know. I don't know because he didn't have a history of this. Never, no collapse, no seizures, no nothing like this. And so they running a bunch of tests right now on him. Again, this was Saturday evening, so Sunday we were pretty much down there Sunday, and he was doing okay. We, of course, as y'all know, me and Chris, we be wrestling, and he's very strong. And then it took a turn for the worse. Um, it took a turn for the worse. I ain't gonna say the worst, but it took a turn around like 4:30 in the afternoon, and it was just multiple like seizures after seizures after seizures. I'm talking about just nonstop. I never saw anything like this where you know, again, I never saw a seizure. I always heard of them, but this is something that I never saw, but I learned very quick. And that's why I say, my prayer warriors out there, um, definitely say a prayer for him, because he probably had within this 30-minute, it probably was 20, 30 seasons. I'm talking about like back to back to back. And it seemed like it just never stopped. And he would come out of it, and he said something that just broke me down. And I'm trying to hold it together. But he said something. He said, yeah, hold up, y'all. But he say, I'm gonna tell you like this. He grew up, for Chris, you know, he grew up, he know about God, he know about Jesus and everything. You know, Chris is very smart. Don't let the Down syndrome fool you. He's very smart. Very smart. But he said, Dad, he kept having them. And Chris knew something was wrong. For anybody who, like I say, this is my first time even seeing it. I never been around anyone who had a seizure. I never even saw one in real life. Always heard about them. But he said, Dad, he said, I love you. And he started crying. And he said, Dad, I don't want to die. And that's where it caught me off guard. And he was, and the boy is strong as an ox. But he would come out of it. He would come out of it, and yeah, he would come up out of it. And and he'd start talking like nothing ever happened. So again, he see me like crying, and somebody was pulling on me. I don't know, my wife, somebody, I don't know if it was the doctors, but like I'm over there, because it's like I done took over. because they was like rolling him on the side and everything. And Chris is a big dude, and rolled him on the side and all of that, man. Um, and so for like 30 minutes, I'm like, I got him, hugging him, talking to him, but his eyes was going in the back of his head. It was crazy. It was crazy. And that's why I need them prayer warriors out there. I wouldn't even be asking y'all, but I know how y'all are. Y'all, for whatever reason, y'all forever rocking with me. And but to see your child going through that, fighting he already fighting the war, you know, uh, but now he's fighting this one. So, like I said, I don't know how many said. To me, it's like he had about 30, 40 of them boys because it just wouldn't stop. But one thing I could say at the hospital where he's at right now, they was on it. And finally they got to me. They was like, "Sir, look, we got him." They done saw this plenty of time more than me. I wasn't, going crazy or anything like that, but I wasn't letting him go. You know, I wasn't letting him go because he's my boy. And out of all my children, and this is so crazy about it, right? Out of all my kids, out of all my children, all of them, and when we finally we got, you know, he belonged to us. Can't nobody come and take him or anything like that. Whatever. It's crazy because out of all my kids who are biologically mine, Chris act just like me. And that's the crazy thing about it. Sense of humor, can crack jokes, can hold his own, can argue with anybody. He's very independent. Shower. Uh, he's just that dude. And again, don't let the syndrome fool you. He worked IPTV better than my wife. And so, I might be missing a few days here and there, but now that I know how to work this, I can easily just jump on my phone and do it live. I don't have to be down there in the lab, but I definitely wanted to let y'all know what's going on. And sometimes I know, we get into, you know, our cord cutting talks and stuff like that. We get into it. Some of us have different opinions and stuff like that. But this my dude, this my child, this is my son, this is my heart. And anybody mess with him. Now, if you mess with my kids, period, I'm on your ass. But if you mess with Chris, I'm really on your ass. And that's just, I don't know why, but I, I ain't gonna say I always been overprotective of him, but you better not be messing with him. And as he got older, you know, and he's getting old. He'll tell you, Dad, I'm getting old. He's only 26 years old. But you listen to him talking, man, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. He act like he about 54. So, but that's what we've been going through. I'm tired. My mom's tired. I mean, not my mom. My wife's tired. Um, Family was up there. My wife is taking it very, very well. Um, because we done seen this before when he had the COVID. My wife used to cry I ain't gonna say every single day, but she used to cry like because when he was going through that COVID, all of that stuff. So we kind of know what we're getting into. And again, just smack the thumbs up to show y'all, just to show some love, just in case my wife do see this, she understand the love is there. But yeah, that's look. I haven't even had the chance to talk to any of the members of DST. You know, it's crazy because you know it's just crazy. It's crazy because I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. But I prayed on it. Um, Even I pray for even the ones I don't even get along with. I send a prayer their way, a positive prayer their way. Even the ones that cut me, not physically cut me, but that just do things. I pray for them too, cause I'm one of them guys, man. I'm just all about understanding, having fun with it, not breaking anyone down. I'm just that guy. I know there's enough out here for all of us. I know we all have life's challenges and everything. So that's why, um, yeah, that's why, because, I'm just overprotective. I'm so overprotective, it's crazy. And, I'm just an overprotective guy when it comes to my family, and definitely when it comes to Chris, you know. Um, and that's just how I feel, man. That dude taught me patience and everything. Because at one time, if I could be honest with y'all, I almost it was like, look, it's either gonna be me and you. I can't take it, because of you know the work that you have to put in with a child that's mentally challenged and stuff like that. But you know it was different, because some of us, we have our kids as they get older. It just a lot of things was going on this week, but that one, just to see him going through that, Dad, I love you, and he just busted out crying. And then when he said, I don't want to die. I'm like, man, you ain't about to die. And we just hugging. He hugging me, and I'm hugging him, and he having seizures, like, but he's not letting me go. I don't know what that was. I don't know. And but yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So if I don't do my regular shows, you know where I'm at. Um, but now that I got this, I can do this on this platform. I'm good to go. I know I realize now I do not have to always be in the lab to actually update y'all. And again, just you know, uh, I think I saw a couple of super chats come through, but then on the screen they disappear. So salute to everyone that actually sends a super chat or either send a PayPal. You know, but that's what we're going through right now. But he's a fighter, man. That boy is a fighter. He is a fighter. You know, Not to say something, I'm not saying he's about to pass or anything like that. I'm just giving you an update, everything that's going on. And I'm looking at myself, man, I got these big old bags, man, and I'm tired. I came home, I left the job early, went up to the hospital, um, went to the hospital, stayed up there for a little bit. I told my wife, I said, I'm tired. She said, go home and get you some rest. And yeah, I came home. I couldn't go right to sleep because, he on my mind. But finally, hey, salute, Sean Tate, salute, baby. I just saw something come across. Thank you for the PayPal donation. Uh, it just came across just now. This is neat, Thank you, Sean. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Look, I had a show for y'all. I was getting ready. Shout out also, man. Let me show some love. It's crazy because again, I don't know why I be getting these calls out of the norm. But shout out, some of y'all know what was going on last week, and I got a call from the last person who I would have ever thought would have reached out, who was like Dale enough. Don't even worry about it. But shout out to Philly Cable Dave. He actually reached out to me yesterday. He didn't know anything about it. Um, so I told him before I even told anyone from DST. Because he called me while we was at the hospital. So shout out to him. He said, blessings my way, So shout out to PCD for hitting me up. I just didn't get a chance because to call anybody else just to give them an update of what was going on personally. So it's crazy. It is crazy. But I'm almost positive that we gonna beat this. We gonna get through this and then and go from there. Like I said, our family and faith, we strong. Sometimes it may not show, but and I was trying to get some rest. My phone was going off big time. My phone was going off. It was going off. Every time I finally rest my eyes, my phone was ringing. So different family members and stuff like that. Here it is. I'm at the gas station, and I ain't even got no gas, right? Man. So, it is crazy, man. Salute to y'all, man, for having understanding. I just got another author read. Salute. Thank you for the PayPal love. I'm seeing the notifications come across. I guess I got to go live on my phone before I also got and I'm gonna find out who it is. For the last show when I was down there in the lab, I got a notification. Well, I went to PayPal and saw, so I can't remember who it is. Someone sent a donation. If you're watching, I will get your name. I will get your name, but I wanted to have a different show. Um, I had to make some changes. Even though we going through a little something today. We going through something. I haven't forgot about y'all. I'ma still rock with y'all. You already know what it is. Still rock with y'all. Sorry about that. Still gonna rock. Need to get out here and get this gas. I thought we was gonna have so much fun. We was gonna so much fun. I'm trying to get this bad boy to sit right so I can step out this car and get some gas. Cause I actually went and got the big one right here. I took the 2-bay back and went and got the 4-bay, but I haven't had a chance to mess with it. But it's crazy. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let's get some gas. Hold up. Still getting some gas. Hold up. Get some petrol. I should have went to the other gas station. Should have went to the other gas station. The other gas station probably about like 12 cent, 13 cent cheaper. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, but we gonna get through this though. I'll keep y'all updated. I don't know. They're gonna be running quite a few tests on him and stuff like that. They'll be running that, and then we'll go to having some fun. I might go live tomorrow, might go live Wednesday, just to keep y'all updated. But shout out to my people, born and raised Detroit. So, but other than that, that's what's going on. I ain't had a chance to shave, no nothing. I'm over here like, I'm just like tired. That's the main thing. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. So definitely let me see. Let me tap this right quick. I see something. Somebody must have donated $5. It's not telling me, but I see a $5 up there. Must have been a super chat. But we gonna get back into it. We gonna have some fun. There's a few things I wanna. It ain't I want to. I am gonna be working on. When we gonna go into great details and stuff like that. We gonna have a little bit of fun. We definitely gonna have some fun. But I definitely wanted to just kick it with y'all for that. Let y'all know. That way, look, I went into my email, already had like 6 emails. SUPERDELL, you ain't going live? I was like, no, I ain't going live. And then I was like, shoot, I got to get some gas anyway. Why not? Why not? So I was like, forget it. At least that's what they said. All right, 74.94. My brother is on full. But yeah, man, definitely just keep us in prayer, prayer warriors out there. Yeah, it's just crazy about Chris, my boy. He I know he said before all that craziness, we was up in there talking. Chris say, "Hey Dad, I'm going to see wrestling." He said, Dad, I'm going to see wrestling. He said, when I get out of here, I'm going to see wrestling. And my other phone dropped. I'm like, man, we ain't going to see no wrestling. He said, I'm going. I said, you got a job? He said, yeah, he got a job. I said, all right. As long as you got a job, we can go. I said, as long as you got a job, we can go. But to change the subject, I am going to get into great detail. I got my drives and everything. Some of y'all saw the pictures. I do have my drive. At another a Nas device, because I've been doing my research on this one, and one thing about this one is nice, but they said it doesn't have the transcoding. It doesn't have the transcoding power that some of the other ones have. So I'm going to have to check in on that one. I'm going to get it up and going, though. And if I don't like it, the Dell law is in full effect. But I did get the 4-bay. Instead of the 2-bay, I went and got the 4-bay. But the 2-bay can transcode better than this 4-bay one. But I'm going to see how it is. Because anybody that use Plex, you already know what that is. And I'm going to redo my Plex and everything. I'm going to have to get all my movies and organize them, which shouldn't take long. But I will organize them and then go from there. I'm going down here because I'm thinking about getting me I want me a Slurpee. I'm going down this. One thing about it in the suburb, man, there ain't no street lights. So I got my little light on in the car, but it's no street lights, really. There's a few of them, but not like in the inner city in Detroit. Like every so many feet, they got a street light. Out here, the street lights is like every 300-400 feet or something. It's distance compared to in the inner city. But yep. So salute, man. I know I'm not seeing a lot of y'all chats, but again, just salute to all of y'all. I'm sorry to get up on here. Y'all saw big old, almost 6'2", 250-pound Superdell had to drop a few tears. As men, they tell us we can't cry. Hold it up, And so, that's still embedded in my brain, like hold it together. But, sometimes you get tired, you just got to release it. So I'm sorry if I'm on here looking ugly, crying and everything. That's why y'all saw me turn the camera. Because I don't want y'all to be like, man, look at his big behind up there, Even though I got a good excuse for crying, but sometimes us men, we get to crying and it don't be a pretty sight. It don't be a pretty sight, man. But I'm just happy y'all rock with me, man. Y'all showing love and all of that. I'm still getting used to all of this right here. I'm going to learn it. I'll tell you that now. I'm going to learn it. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. But Big Chris, hey, it'll be all right. Just another, just another little challenge. There ain't nothing he's not used to. It's not nothing he's not used to. And shit, we don't treat him no different than any other kids. Chris get out of hand, we own him. We are on him. Yeah, he get yelled at, sometimes cussed out, depending on what he done. But other than that, he'll argue with them brothers and sisters. He don't care. He'll argue with them. He speak his mind. He speak it, but he love them so much, man. He love all of us so much. It's crazy. And I always tease him, though. I always tease him. That love is just there, And he may not ever understand, life like us, but he doesn't have to. All he know is he's being loved, but I'm the only man who can chastise him and snatch him up. Like, I'm the only one. Can't nobody do that to him. Only me. Now, my boys, they get grown, and they get out of hand, and they get out there, and, they have to be men. But can't no man touch Chris but me. And that's for real. That's just how it is with me in my eyes. You mess with him, you definitely gonna bring the hawk out of me. That's just how I rock with him. He know it, I know it. I think my wife knows it. You mess with him, you definitely gonna bring the hawk out of me. It ain't gonna be no prettiness either. It ain't gonna be no, hey, let's have a conversation. Nah. We gonna have to definitely gonna have to get past me to get to him. So I'm on a full tank of gas right now. I'm gonna go to work in the morning. Go and see young Chris, either late morning, or in the afternoon, sometime before I go home. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully everything is good. Because I kind of figure it's gonna be good. I learned some things. You ain't never too old to learn, because any of us can have a medical situation that can change everything at any moment. We can change anything at any moment. But yeah, man, it broke me down. It broke me down. So again, I apologize for looking ugly on camera, crying and everything, dropping tears. Oh man, it's crazy. But I'm digging this live though. I'm digging this live. Again, all I ask for my prayer warriors, send some love up here to Detroit or over to Detroit. For my Canadian people, down to Detroit, Michigan, all right, because there's other cities in the United States that are named Detroit. Send some love from the west, north, south, east, and let God do his thing, as he always does. All the challenges he done had, all the challenges he done had, but they just got to make sure there ain't no damage in the brains and stuff like that. They do that with individuals that be having them uh, a whole lot of seizures and stuff like that because they want to make sure the brain is not damaged. But like I said before, everything he was talking to all of that. Even though, like I said, they was surprised that he was talking while he was well, like once the seizure was over, like how he would just stay he would stay alert. Of course, he didn't. I don't think he knew he was having a seizure or not like that. But hopefully, I'm saying it right. Uh, but I mean, he was alert like nothing ever happened. That was the craziness. He was alerted like nothing ever happened. So again, we just gonna play it and go by there. But other than that, we gonna so as y'all know, Chris is priority number one. Long as he good, I'll get back to this, but I will let y'all know. I ain't gonna keep y'all in the dark. I will let y'all know. I'm coming down here because my wife was telling me that they building these new homes over here. And so let me turn the camera. Y'all can't see it because it's dark, but hold up. She been trying to get me to. So they building these new homes out here. And so it's a bunch of them all up in here. She told me to come check up on them. So again, you might not can see them, but yeah, we might be making some changes soon. I don't know. Nice size homes out here. I'm a ranch man myself. And sorry that it's dark, man, but it is dark out here. I would go up in there, but I don't want to hit no big pothole. But as you see right there, look at that big old boy right there. Y'all see that? And again, I would go up in there, but I'm not about to. And that's all these new houses out here that they're building. And so she told me, she was like, man, you go check. I guess I can ride up in here. I see some vehicles up in here. So I ain't gonna go too far up in this joint though. Mess around and get stuck up in this joint. But so she is like, go and look at these houses. And like I say, I see something down here. And so these some nice houses. My wife, she want a house, a big house so bad. She want one so bad. I'm gonna try to, as y'all see right here. So they are building this as we speak, all over there and everything, man. And so I don't know. We'll see, and maybe we'll get blessed with a house. Me, you can give me, man. Look, you can give me a garage, and I turn it into a home. Yeah, so they building all up down here. But that's what she want. I love ranch homes. My wife, I think she like the ones that got the upstairs and stuff like that, colonials and stuff like that. So it's crazy. So sometimes, like, man, I used to take my kids, right? I would take my kids and I tell my kids, like, we would go and look at mansions. Maybe some of y'all did the same thing as well. But I would take my kid and all of them, man. And we would just go and look at these big old humongous houses, big old houses. I'm going past the swimming pool right now that's closed. But we were going like these huge humongous houses, and man, they would be like, oh my goodness. That's what I used to do with my kids, you know, until probably about a year ago. I'd be like, man, look at this, man, just look at this. And they would be so amazed. They would be so amazed. They'd be like, oh, you know. And I took them to a couple houses that I went into when I worked at Comcast. Like, man, this house is so beautiful on the inside. See how big it is. To have a living room, bigger than your house. It's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah. So sometimes this is what I do. Like sometimes I just get out here and ride. Things like that. Go to different other cities and ride. Just take, go out. Just to clear my head a little bit. Again, I can't see y'all chats right now. They pop up and they disappear immediately. So if I'm not, I know y'all done said what up, Dale, all of that, but it's hard for me to see it on this phone. I'm gonna get into that synology though. I'm gonna definitely get into it and see how it is. Work, man. It's so I belong to this one right here. I belong to that Planet Fitness. Right there. Man, I ain't been at this Planet Fitness in probably about 8-9 months. I ain't been in there. Look, it ain't nobody really in there. There's nobody up in there. So, look like some teenagers coming out of there as well. But there you see. All of this over here. I'm gonna show you this jewelry place I went up in, and this jewelry place right here. I went up in there, and I was looking for my wife and my son some jewelry, and man, I ain't gonna say, yeah, well, when it come to my money, it was a good thing I got up out of there. They was trying to charge me man, they were trying to charge me an arm, a leg, and a few ribs. And I went out to Hellsberg Jewelry. Some of y'all probably know it because I think they up under the umbrella of like K Jewelers. What is it? Jewelry. they up under that same umbrella, and I end up getting some things. So I am a part of that one. I need to get my tail up in there and and get to working out at least like an hour every other day or something. At least hit the treadmill at minimum. At minimum. And then I'm gonna show you where like further down the street before I get off this live. I kind of like this. I like this type of live though. I like, and look, I'm gonna go on. I got one of them things that holds the phone. I do have one of them. So I do have one of them. I just got to pull it out the bag in the basement, and that way I ain't got to hold it. Even though I don't mind holding it, I'm right-handed anyway. I'm right-handed. I got to take this in the house at 4. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it though. I don't know. I got 30 days. I took the 2 bay back and went and got the 4 bay. But 4 bay, when I did my research, it was like, yeah, it just has a hard time transcoding 4K, which in my household would be good, but if I actually got someone to share it outside of my household, it may struggle depending on the device because, if they wanted to watch like the 4K, they might have to just go to the 1080p version. I don't know. That's if I allow anybody to connect it outside the home. I just want to try it out, really, so I can get the full perspective. If someone needs love, if someone needs a review, how hard it is. The biggest thing in our field, the biggest thing is that we're enjoying having backup systems. And if you want to listen, if you want to listen to this, if you want to listen, what I do, videos and content, drops on here, all of that. Can y'all hear me still? I just want to make sure. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me. I see something coming up. Did I hit the button by mistake? Okay, hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I did tap the button by mistake when I was adjusting this headset. So it's a little, very, very sensitive. All right. Yeah, I touched the button on this headset. So let me show you my other workout place that I pay for and I don't use. Some of y'all guilty of it too. Oh man, some of y'all are guilty of it. This is what I should be at for this wedding. So I paid for 2. Again, I paid for 2 memberships and I don't use them. Now my kids use this more than anything. All right, they be up in here, but as you see, let me roll down the window. So you see it right there. You got the big old slide and swimming pool, all of that. This is the wreck right here. And so they got everything up in that joint. They got everything up in here. It be quiet. I mean, it be crowded up here. But right ahead, that's where my son, both my boys, they play youth football. Y'all can't see it now because the field is dark. I don't know. Let me see. Y'all might see the stands over there, but that's where they grew up playing football, right there, right over there. So y'all might, hopefully, y'all see the football stands over there. So, but yeah, I got to get back, man. Paying for 2 memberships and I don't even use them. I paid a little $10 one for Platinum Fitness, and for this one, the family package uh, is like $55, so the whole family can come up here. But my sons use this more than anybody. Yeah, they use this. They do swimming and everything up in here. You got the big old sauna, everything. You can go up in here and climb the wall, basketball, all that stuff right on up in here. And so you got the pool right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you got the pool. This is the pool area right here. And they got the big old sliding and all of that. The deep end is way on the other side, but this is where a lot of the kids be at right here. The kids be over here. So hopefully y'all can see the pool. I don't know if y'all see the water or not. I can zoom in right quick because I forget that I can zoom in. So hopefully y'all can see that. So the kids be over here, stuff like that. Like you see that young lady right there. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. But again, we're going to get into this box right here. We're going to get into that right here. Y'all see that? That's Synology. All right. That DS923 Plus. Yeah, we're going to get into this bad boy. We're going to learn this bad boy. All right. We're definitely going to learn it. But that was the biggest knock. And look, you see the price on it, right? See the price. So we definitely going to learn it and see how it works for us. We'll get into it. We'll get into it and have some fun. Feel like I got to sneeze. But yeah, Oliver, I got it. I definitely got it. Man, I got to figure out. Hold on, let me see something. I got to figure out. I'm gonna have to figure. Hold on, let me see if I hit this. No, that's not it. What's this? Oh no, yeah, that do bring up the chat. Okay, this button bring up the chat. I think that's Feeney 1. Say prayers up for your son. Hold up. Prayers up for your son, your family, in Jesus' name. Thank you, Feeney. I think I need the one caveat about this is it's so small. Like it is very, very small, guys. It's very, very small. But I'm learning it. I think I can see it, but I am learning it. Again, we'll get into it. But I definitely had to tap in because I did go on the Ask Superdell email. And those emails, you're not going live because I wasn't going to go live, man. I was just going to go and get me some rest because I am dog tired. But my wife even said, you going live? She's like, you not going to go live? I was like, sure, I might as well, right? I say I got to go and get some gas anyway. So, but I will, since I'm learning this, um, depending on the situation, uh, you know, we'll check on Chris. We'll make sure Chris is good, and then we'll go from there. But now that I know how to do this, I can take y'all with me. I can take y'all with me, and we can have fun. Definitely during the weekends when I'm out there and I'm hitting these malls and everything. I'm gonna take y'all up in one of the places where I go and see where the latest Jordans are. Or I can take y'all up in Micro Center. I'm telling you, Micro Center. If you got a Micro Center, you got to go in there with a plan, because you'll mess around and spend some unnecessary money. So I take y'all up in there, different things, different. Um, so I'm gonna be testing this out because I just saw that I got a mute feature, and so if I go up in some of these shoe stores or clothing stores, and they be playing that music, copyright music, at least I can mute the microphone. So I'll make sure we're good on that end. I'll be testing out some of these features. But let me see if anybody said anything. Thanks, Philly. I know how to bring up the chat now. Man, I could bring up the chat. I see Miss Gail up in here. Roy say, yo, if you need any help with your Nas, please let me know. Hey, Royce, send me an email, Royce. I don't know if you emailed me. I can't remember. My mind is all messed up right now. But yeah, if I need some help, I would definitely reach out. I already told Philly Cable Dave too. I say, hey man, if I'm having a challenge, can I give you a call? And Philly Cable Dave was like, yeah, just give me a call. Let me know. So it's good to have individuals, who willing to assist. I think I would know what to do, because I know about RAID 1, RAID 2. I know the RAID zeros and all that. But if I do have some questions, it is always good that I have people who I can reach out to and say, hey, you heard of this? Or I'm getting this. You know what causes this and stuff like that. So that's cool, man, just to have individuals. I think I will be all right. Because I am familiar with the Nas. I did have one, but I didn't keep it. The Dell law went into effect. So it was crazy. That was a couple years ago, probably about 3 years ago. But the closest thing that I got to a Nas is the Amber X, that has some of the same features as this Nas. And plus my router and all of that. My router got the Plex server on there. So keep your malware software up to date. Let me see. I'm thinking about getting a new motorcycle. All of that, man, this year. I'm thinking about it. It's a place up here, not too far from me. Let me just show y'all right quick. I guess I got to hit it twice. So I might have to go ahead and they just opened this facility up. They just opened this up, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. They just opened this up right here. Man. Oh. This a BMW right here. The motorcycle BMW. Y'all see the logo. Damn, that boy clean though. You got to go with that black to match that, right? So it's only right you got to go with the black. That red ain't bad. And I haven't been up in here yet. They just put this up probably about 6-7 months ago. I know y'all getting that glare. And I'm gonna come up in here. Maybe this would be one of my weekend stops though. Boy, I'm gonna talk to my wife and see if I can. She don't mind me getting one of these boys. I see a couple sports bikes up in there. I got to get away from the sports bikes. But yeah, man. Yeah, they got a lot of them too. Too bad the lights are not all the way on. But man, I don't know. This is nice too though. This one right here, this is nice. You see, that's that Harley Davidson right there. That's that Harley right there. This the Indian. Boy, I got to get something that match the command center. I got to get something to match the command center. All right. So this might be it right here. I don't know. You can't go wrong with Harley, but if anything, I go with something like this if I go with the Harley. But man, it's a beautiful night out here. No snow on the ground in the D. I'm not physically in the D. I'm in the suburb of the D, but it's a nice day. But we supposed to be getting some snow Wednesday though. Come Wednesday. It's crazy. It is a beautiful night. It's a little chilly, but I'm gonna take y'all on that trip with me, and we're gonna have us some fun. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna have us some fun and go from there. Go from there. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up, guys. I am getting hungry, so I'm gonna have to stop and grab me a bite. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Again, definitely put y'all prayers out there for the big homie Chris. Battle. Can y'all hear me now? I got to give me another headset. Can y'all hear me now? I'm gonna have to give me another headset. Let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, y'all can hear me now. All right, man, this thing is so sensitive. As y'all see, it is right here. But if I even tap it, I don't know if y'all can see the little. If you tap it, it will go off. And so when I'm doing like this, I'm rubbing my head. Sometimes I tap it, and yeah, it will. I'll make a mistake and tap that button. But I appreciate the love, guys. Everything. I appreciate y'all just rocking with me. I just wanted to give y'all an update of what's going on personally in our family. Just keep Chris in your prayers. Right now they just got him, stabilized, where his body not doing a lot of, work. So, you know, from what I know, he hasn't had any today. So maybe, medicine kicked in or whatever. I don't know, but we should hear more information tempered. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping with everything come out, it's just one of them phases, something that triggered. I don't know, but I'm hoping that nobody messed with his food or threw something, or just threw everything off, and it caused this. Because like I said, he's a lovable person, So, but other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Again, please put, my son Chris in y'all prayer. Just say something a little nice. Hey, fast healing. Hey, God, pray Chris fast healing. We go from there. Um, and then, we'll see how it go. But I'm gonna get ready to get up off of here. Um, I'm going to get ready to go over here to this Popeyes and grab a little chicken sandwich. Grab a chicken sandwich, and then look at Popeyes. I ain't even got a line in there either. So I'm gonna go and grab me a little bite to eat, and then man, I'm digging this. So I don't know if y'all see it, but I zoom in. I will. I will zoom in. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Man, I'm liking this more than sitting in the. Man, I'm liking this more than just sitting in the lab. So I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I can do this every single day. I will go to covers, but I don't feel like it. I want me a chicken sandwich. I want me a chicken sandwich, right? And I know Chris will want two of them. All right, he'll want two. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get ready to order me a grub, some food. I love y'all, man. Y'all stay positive. Again, just send a prayer out to for Chris and our family, and we'll go from there. I may go live tomorrow just to give y'all an update. Um, Depending on what time I get out of work, and then shoot up to the hospital, because again, he's sedated, so it's not like he's responding to anything like that. But go up there and rub his head and all of that. Just make sure everything is good, and then we'll go from there. But I appreciate the love. I thank y'all again. But I'm gonna get ready to eat some of this chicken. Order me a couple of chicken sandwiches, and get ready for work in the morning, and check on him tomorrow, late morning or early afternoon, or whenever I can get free. So I appreciate the love, guys. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. But I will talk to y'all later. Big salute. Thank you for everybody that donated tonight as well. But I'll talk to y'all. Peace, guys. Y'all stay safe. I am out this joint. Peace. Are you sure you want to stop the streaming? Yes.